What's up, Aquarius? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot, guys. Welcome to the channel. So I had the Starman tarot card deck in my hand, and if you guys are familiar with my channel, you know that this is the time for the mid-month tarot card reading for the sign of Aquarius for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I always use the Starman to do the mid-month, and I'm using the Starguide spread this time around. It's a really, really interesting spread for you guys, so I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope it resonates. My feeling is that if you were guided to a particular video, you know, there's probably some sort of a message in it for you, so, you know, you might want to stay tuned, see what's going on. So anyway, guys, I like to keep the intro short so we can just jump right in. So let me just, if you're not familiar with Starman Tarot, this deck was inspired by David Bowie and he collaborated on the artwork. So you might see some images of David Bowie in the deck. That was just way too many cards. I usually keep cards if they pop out because it's like they're begging to be read, but that was too many. So let me just do a quick deck cut here. And okay, what we're going to do is look at the present situation, the present energy available for Aquarius at the time that I do the read. Again, a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So let's have a card for that. I like to do deck cuts to find cards. So I don't do reversals, just in case you're wondering. So the first card we have here is the Judgment card. This is generally a really good card because it means that some sort of decision is about to be made for you. You'll be able to see the path being cleared open up ahead for you. I'm getting a really vague message. This could be something that you could have forgotten about, some sort of promise that somebody made to you. And you just, whatever, you know, you never heard back from that person. You maybe wrote them off a little bit. I feel like this has something to do with somebody enabling you to have a bit of a better life, like offering you a job or a free place to live. You know, maybe they borrowed a substantial sum of money. I feel like somebody cut and run on you for some reason. You're going to have to find that out on your own, but there is some sort of deal that was overlooked and it's coming back around for you guys. I'm going to put the cards over here. I've been experimenting with different ways like to do this for you guys. So anyway, that's pretty interesting. You know, when somebody says, well, I'm going to do something for you, and then they vanish and you're like, well, there goes that. But they're coming back around. I feel like they needed to vanish to do something for their higher purpose. You know, they really needed to get it together to some aspect. And this has nothing to do with you, why they split. Hold on for a second. Okay, so the next card I'm going to pull is actually going to look at the cause of conflict, and that could help to expose why this person just left your life, and probably without a speck of dust, you know. So you could have some real resolution here. This is kind of a fascinating card. I feel like somebody just really left, right? I said that already, and it was because they needed to get their own stuff together. You have the card of alchemy here, and it feels like somebody was really being suppressed around you, and not because directly anything that you did. Maybe, I don't know, they felt like they were in your shadow to a certain degree, Aquarius, because you guys are really powerful, okay? So you do have the Three of Pentacles, which is somebody chasing their own dream. Also, what's really interesting about this card in particular is you've got somebody free falling through the atmosphere. So it could feel a little bit like this person was unhinged to a certain degree. And I would really think that this is an earth sign for you guys. So it could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, where all of a sudden they just weren't taking your phone calls. Maybe they got a new phone number. They moved out inexplicably. If they were you know, somebody that you were employing, they were just gone. They didn't show up for work. If it was somebody that you were involved in a relationship with, they could have possibly just moved out of your shared accommodations and you never heard from them again. And you're like, what just happened? You know, you're just, okay, so let's see. This could be very difficult for you guys to accept somebody coming in that just vanished, you know, but sometimes people do that for their own healing, you know, kind of like when animals, they don't want to be observed when they've had an injury. I'm feeling this is the same type of energy that this earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, it was for their own self-preservation, and they probably could have taken a little bit more time and filled you in, but they just didn't want to. Seeing where they're in a lot of pain, and they just wanted to leave, okay, and take care of it. So change is needed in order to face the challenge of somebody coming back into your life, because it could be very like confrontational. It's like all these old feelings are going to come up, but here's the Nine of Cups, and this is a very welcoming energy, because you just don't know what kind of journey that this earth sign has been through or why they left. So, you know, you might want to just ease off on the hostilities. You know, it might not be easy for you. But again, you know, here's the Nine of Cups. This is saying, yeah, come on in, sit down. Are you okay? And that is probably the first thing that you should ask them, instead of, why did you do that to me? Because this has got very, very, very little to do with you, Aquarius, but it sure feels like it. This was a real hit to your sensitivities. In some of your cases, it could be your ego took a bruising, you know, whatever it was, it really hurt. And now they're back, but they're bringing some sort of opportunity that they promised in the past. So try not to let like your shadow self or your ego self get in the way of something that could be very healing and reparative to both of you, because you really need this as much as they do when they come back in. So let's see what your strengths are going to be in this situation for you, Aquarius. This is really cool. I love that you got the Judgment and the Justice card. I'm going to show you guys this. So this is having a very balanced approach to everything. Years ago, I was working for somebody, and I was a little more dramatic in those days than I am right now. And he said to me, leave emotion out of it. So there is a certain balance with the Justice card, and just everything being signed up and wrapped up and delivered the way that it should be for you. But it's calling for your balance and seeing things from a human side rather than the injured party side. Sorry, that got lost. I was like, what was I just going to say? So, you know, really hurts when people vanish, or they just, whatever, they're gone, you know, and there's promises unfulfilled, but they never forgot about you. And for many of these earth signs with the Three of Pentacles, you were the beacon of hope that got them back to where they are right now. But something like the bottom fell out for them. It was like totally had the rug pulled out from underneath them. Their reality got shook so badly. Something happened for them that they just didn't feel like they had any other choice but to leave. So this is what could happen. This is the last card. This is the outcome card, okay? It's like both of you needed to split, you and this earth sign, in order for some sort of cycle to be completed for both of you. And now you can come back together. This is the Wheel card, and there's David Bowie. So the Wheel speaks of a karmic completion, a spiritual alignment, allowing you to move to the next phase of your life. So there was something that was definitely defeated here, and the test was not for this earth sign alone. It was definitely for you to see how, you know, can you forgive that person? Can you move on? Can you be the bigger person and welcome them in with this Nine of Cups, you know? There's something very deeply moving about the way that you could really outreach yourself, you know, to this person when they come back. And again, it is going to be an earth sign, you know, so really take a beat, take a blink. Don't unleash every injured feeling when you first hear back from this person, because it's going to be a detriment to both of you. Because when we see the wheel card, you guys are interwoven in each other's destiny, and pushing it back at this point in time is going to cause a ripple in your timeline that you might not be able to heal from. This is very, very interesting for you guys. So just remember to be open and loving and have a really big heart when this person comes in, and you're going to have to restrain yourself because you've been thinking this to death. You're an Aquarius, you know, you're just like, oh, why did they do that? But it was something that was written in both of your soul contracts before it ever happened. So the soul contract has been fulfilled, that's split, and now you're coming back together with the Justice card. It's fantastic. This is fantastic. Wow. Okay, guys. So I really hope that you are magnanimous when this person returns, because they are carrying a gift for you that is going to help you move forward with your life. All right. Wow. Okay, guys. Peace out. Take care. Bye.